we just got from doing this quest. Like, how big of an upgrade increase did we get? Okay, so we have been leveling up foraging as part of the club, and we just hit rank 3. And I believe this is an inventory upgrade. I've got something for you that should make foraging much easier as encouragement. Booyah! 5 more slots. So the first upgrade for the Foraging Club, well, it's the second upgrade. So we just got to rank 3. So the first reward was the lantern, which allows us to uncover things at night. The second reward is increased inventory space. So for the people who have been asking, oh, I wish there was more inventory space in the game, there is more inventory space in the game, but you do have to go work for it. So this is a quality of life progression aspect. So this is from leveling the Foraging Club with Delphinium, aka Delphi. So there's additional slots to unlock here. Let me put this down as a timestamp, 31. Backpack. And if I had to look, I think there's 2 more ranks. If I had to remember correctly. Yes, so there's going to be one when we get to rank 4 and one when we get to rank 5. So we'll unlock if they're all 5, then we'll end up with what, 25? I don't remember how many we have to start with. Is it 10 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so we just unlocked an additional 5. So it was 10 to start. Now we have 15. So it looks like you'll be able to get to 25 inventory slots. So that's a huge, in my opinion, like that's the biggest quality of life upgrade I've seen so far. Is getting the backpack space. Booyah! Hector. How dare they lock quality of life progression behind quests? I have a feeling all those people complaining would have a meltdown if they went and tried to play like Death Stranding 2. Everything is locked behind doing quests and running missions with Sam. It's like, you want better tires for your truck? Go run missions. You want a better backpack? Run missions. Better boots? Run missions. Better gloves? Run missions. I don't want to run missions. I want everything from the beginning of the game. I want it all now. Right. Same people who, they've never actually, like, there was a guy yesterday on TikTok. He literally came into the chat and said, this game sucks. There's no festivals. There's no parties. I can't talk to NPCs. And I literally called him out on his bullshit and said, none of that is true. I've done all of it on my live streams. Tell us you haven't played the game without telling us you haven't played the game. And this was his comeback. I've played the game for almost an hour and I haven't seen anything. There's nothing to do in this game. And like, dude, you're right. JK or RK, sorry. Rated says over on Twitch, there's no content. It's those people. These smooth-brained, low IQ Reddit trolls. There's nothing to do. It's like you've been playing the game for less than an hour? Of course you haven't gotten to all of those things yet, because you're still in the fucking tutorial. Like, you actually have to play the game and progress the game to get to the things that you can do. That's called quest progression. That's called game progression. That's called leveling up your character. Those are the pay to play people, probably, right? The guys who literally just pay to boost their characters and so they've never actually had to level up in a game before. Well, just those 5 slots, guys, that's going to be huge because most of the things you can harvest are stackable. Other than fish. Fish are the only thing I think that aren't stackable. So the fact that I've just got 5 more slots is a big boost to my inventory space, because now I feel like I can run around and harvest way more stuff. Um, let's go drop stuff off at my house. Actually, I don't need to drop stuff off at the house. I'm empty. Let's make a run over here for our velvet stems, and morels, and apples. Someone made a good comment the other day. They said the people complaining about this game are probably the same people who sit there and like grind up their lock picking in. They don't have any problem. I gotta start that sentence over. They have no problem complaining about leveling up their lock picking in Skyrim for the 100th time, but they don't want to have to level up their cooking in this game. And I was like, that's probably a legit complaint. They probably do sit there and, use the hacks to level up at level 1 in the jail in Oblivion, and then complain about having to do it in this game. Leveling up is the fun part, says Vivi. It is for most people. I mean, that's the point of gameplay loops and gameplay progressions. That's why it's in every single game we play. Those things work. Matthew Gale says, love these cozy streams. Most people do, sir. Most people do. Somebody's coming into my room. What's up? How much do I pay you? Yeah. How much do I pay you to stay with me? What's up? Give me a second here. I'm being asked for breakfast questions. I was just told more coffee is available, so I need to go grab some more coffee. I told her about the broken cup this morning. She's telling me that apparently I need a plastic cup for my coffee, like a little sippy cup like we have for our great niece. Thank you, honey. Love you too. I need a sippy cup for my coffee. I'm gonna move to the camera here for a few minutes, guys. My legs being cranky this morning, so let me stand up and stretch out and do my physical therapy exercises. Give me a minute. I gotta change the light filter and everything. Should be good. Alright, we're going this way. I got sidetracked. That's what happens when my wife comes in here and flashes me. Can't focus. Oh, just completed the wax cap. I feel like the moral is going to be a little more difficult to wrap up. But... That's right, Janzika, the life of a hobbit. Gotta get that cup of joe. Oh, velvet stems are also done. I need morals, man. I haven't seen those on the map. Truffles. Oh, hang on. That's the first time I've seen butterfly cups. I got rid of that quest, too. Alright, well let's look for some more morals really quick and then we'll head back to her. I think I needed more apples too, didn't I? Yeah, the butterfly cups are shrooms, but I could have sworn those are the ones I was reading about that are only uncovered at night. But yet I just tracked them on my map, so I'm gonna go down over there here in a minute. I'm trying to see if there's any morals over here before I run back to Delphi, and then I'll go check for those butterfly caps. Yep, here's a bunch of morals. Whole bunch of morals, thank you very much. Alright. Oh, there's some more morals over there. Apples? I think I have a quest for apples too. This is like my number one mission now, is just grinding out the harvesting because, oh my goodness, that inventory space is so worth it. Like, the garden is nice, like unlocking the additional gardens is great, unlocking the additional house additions is great, but holy crap, the inventory thing is huge. Like, I wished I would have known that beforehand. I would have been grinding out foraging from the beginning. I don't know how I missed that, considering it tells you right there on the page. It's like, this is how you level up your your bag space. Herper. I can't read. Learn something new every day. No, it was a great tip this morning. Like, I completely did not see it, and it was like, I can't believe I missed it. Oh, you know what we need to track really quick? Let me see how to get down here. Because, I could swear those were only available at night. Oh, I forgot to put my coffee. Go. I need to see if I can see what those mushrooms look like. We're gonna go out here and around. What are these? Truffles. Nope, I'm supposed to go over here. What is it in Willow? When the old man, I can't remember the quote off the top of my head, but the old man, when the Willow and his team are setting out, right? And the old wizard is like, follow the bird. He like, and then the bird goes in the different direction. He's like, ignore the bird, follow the river. I wish I could remember the exact quote. Velvet stems. Alright, I'm in the area that the map is showing me, and I am not seeing those butterfly caps or whatever they're called. Like, they should be right over here somewhere, but I don't see them. Butterfly caps. Yeah, they should be like right around here. And I'm definitely not seeing anything, so. Huh. They must be a seasonal thing. I just don't know. Like, they're not here. Well, we tried. I'm coming, Delphi. Don't go to bed. Wait. I'll be there. Oh, there's one. I just found a butterfly cup. I just found one. Oh, why didn't I look to see what it looked like? I know, right? Right, Rated. It's almost like I played the game, unlike all the people who quote-unquote reviewed it. I can see some over there on the other side, but I have no idea how to get over there, and I'm out of time. But I saw some more over there. I'm pretty sure those are the butterfly caps. Alright. Delphi, where are you at? Oh, we're so close to nighttime. We're gonna get hauled off to our house before I get a chance to talk to her. Where is she at? Come here. Hello, hello. Foraging Club velvet stems. Peppermickle cheese. Ooh, that's the first I've seen of that. All right, I'm gonna ignore. I'm just gonna harvest until I get carted home. There were totally some more velvet thingies around the corner. Let's see if I can get back over there before I get wheelbarrowed home. The question is, how do I get to them? Oh, here's some right. This is what they are. That's them right there. Butterfly cups. There is a specialty recipe that I think it was rosy cotton. Here's some more right up ahead. These are the ones I was trying to figure out how to get to. How do I get over there? No! How do I get over there? I can see him. There's a bridge. There's no way I'm going to make it over there before I get wheelbarrowed home. Because if I remember correctly, we have to go down and around and back through. Go, 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 go. Somewhere over here. This might be it. Might not be it. I don't remember. I'm gonna go until I get wheelbarrowed. Where are they? No! I'm in the... Oh, there we go. I'm getting wheelbarrowed home. I'm gonna get wheelbarrowed home. Oh, no. Alright, well, at least, at the very least, I have discovered butterfly cups, which was something that I had been unable to see or find until now. So they must only be available in winter. And only in that section of the forest. So I don't think that they're hidden like some people were saying. Because when I was reading the internet, there were some people saying it was hidden. You had to use the lantern. So it may be that just they're only coming out in winter, and maybe there's something tied to the fireflies. But I also still have not seen butterflies. Fireflies. Butterflies? Fireflies. Yeah, I'll have to just go back and spend more time in the forest. Alright, guys. Nope, that's fine. Thank you very much. Thank you. Alright. Time for first breakfasts of the day. Something simple this morning, because we've had some pretty big breakfasts the past few days. 2 eggs, sunny side up, toasted bread, and I'm just gonna plop one of these eggs down on each piece of toast. And fresh coffee. These are fried eggs. In butter. Oh, my mouth is watering so hard right now. Shout out to my wife delicious breakfast. As everybody knows, you can't play a Hobbit game and not have breakfast. I was actually technically this is my second breakfast, guys. I forgot because I had a bowl of oatmeal when I woke up this morning. So this is my second breakfast. Because I did have oatmeal today. Yeah, it would be rude to play a Hobbit game and not have second breakfasts. Yes, it would. Would be rude. Yes, living life like a second. Excuse me, living life like a Hobbit with second breakfasts are exactly. And more coffee, which I think this is cup number 3. Having a nice chill Sunday morning session. Chris Shop just asked, how's my tooth? So I had my first ever cavity filling yesterday. I'm eating. I feel great, actually. So I never got my wisdom teeth taken out. So I have all 4 of my wisdom teeth. And this one back here started getting a cavity probably around 10 years ago because it started getting like a black spot. And I just ignored it. And then the past few years, every time I've gone in to get my teeth cleaned, every dentist has always been like, you got a cavity, you got a cavity, you got a cavity. And then I was traveling full time and I just never worried about it and it never bothered me. So I found a new dentist since we moved here. I've told this story before, but I had to go through 3. We've been here 3.5 years. I've gone through 3 dentists until I finally found one that I liked. And now that we're sort of living here, permanently, semi-permanently, I've been looking for a place to like get stuff done. So I found a good dentist. I had my teeth cleaned in April. He was like, you've got a cavity here, you got a cavity here, both on your wisdom teeth. And I was like, okay, they're not bothering me. And he's like, well, this one, probably needs to get done pretty soon before it starts bothering you. And you definitely need to get this one taken care of too. So I was like, okay, when I have time, because I was still in the middle of my physical therapy. So I was like, I don't want to do physical therapy sessions twice a week and have to deal with getting tooth filled and other, if there's anything else that needs to be done. So yesterday I went in and had this one filled. It is sensitive this morning, but it's mostly like where because they give you the jab in the cheek with the needle, and like opening my mouth a lot kind of hurts. And it is sensitive, but not like overly so. So it doesn't feel horribly bad. But I did get my first filling yesterday. The worst part about it was honestly the smell when they were like grinding away at the tooth. It was like, that doesn't smell that great. But all things considered, it was way less traumatic than I thought it was going to be. So he filled that one, and then yesterday he showed me because he has the little wand with the picture on it. He was like, I've got a tiny one up top and a tiny one up top on both of the wisdoms. So next week, I think next Saturday, I'm going to go in and get this one filled and get the top one. I think he's going to do both at the same time, and then the one that's up here, He said it's tiny enough you probably don't need to be worried about it right now if you don't want to, but we can do it if you want. So next week I'll go back in, probably get another filling on Saturday. So Chris, I don't feel horribly bad. I'd say on a level of scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 2, kind of, residual sensitivity and from the injections more than anything else. Thanks for the sub over on Twitch, Benders. Appreciate it. So I made it to 45 years old before I got my first filling. And the reason is because about a month ago, Chris and I were out having popsicles. And I like chewed a bunch of ice cream. And I was like, had like that brain freeze, but in the tooth. And I was like, oh, if the tooth is getting sensitive to cold, probably time to get that cavity filled. So thanks for asking, Chris. Woodlands Archives says, I'm going to put on weight with this game, looking at you harvesting crops, growing crops, harvesting food. Hang on, I got to read his full comment. Looking at you growing crops, harvesting, and cooking meals, this game is making me hungry. Love the playthrough. Yeah, this game will inspire you to do this right here, which is stop and eat. Zara Lynn says, found you the other day looking at reviews for the game. I love it too. It is a good game.